It's another Sunday, it's another brawl, what are we doing?
Nonsense Rumble!
That's absolutely right, Rick. What are we doing today?
We're doing a Simpsons character in wrestling rules.
Yeah, so the way we're doing... When I say wrestling rules, I hope you haven't misconstrued what I meant by wrestling rules and gone with in a wrestling ring WWE style. I mean like Simpsons Wrestling, the video game.
I've not played that.
Okay!
So, that is going to change my... Okay, so it's a Simpsons brawl.
So in Simpsons Wrestling, basically the characters have access to weapons and silly gimmicks.
Right, okay. Do I want to change my character? Nah, we'll keep it. We'll see how it goes.
It only dawned on me when you said that I was going to hate your pick that I was like, maybe he's misconstrued the rules. Maybe I should have said this before we started pressing the red button. But oh well. For those of you unfamiliar with the show, what we do is we pick a category today, Simpsons, but wrestling, Simpsons Wrestling rules, Simpsons characters. There we go. That was a mouthful. You might know what we mean if you've ever played that game, but I think most people haven't. I assumed Rick would have done.
Yeah, no, the only Simpsons game I ever played was like the beginning of the movie tie-in game.
You didn't play Hit and Run?
I didn't play Hit and Run. Actually, no, I played Bart versus the Space Mutants on the Mega Drive.
Oh, well, at least it wasn't Bart's Nightmare. That one was really bad.
No, they were all crap.
Yeah, they didn't need to be good. It had Simpsons on it. But yeah, I digress. We pick a character that fits this category. We've already explained the category, kind of. And we argue why our pick would beat the other guy's pick. I'm a bit more confident now that Rick didn't understand the rules. Who's your honourable mention today, sir?
My honourable mention is Radioactive Man, because he would absolutely kick the shit out of anybody, but he's not real.
The funny thing is I think in terms of Simpsons Wrestling, he would be real. He would be real, and therefore be hacks.
Yeah. He would be nuts. Like, he's got actual superpowers, including the piece of radioactive shrapnel stuck in his head, which is why he has to wear a hat when he's in his human disguise.
Is that what that's meant to have been?
Yeah.
I thought that was just a goofy fucking piece to make him look a bit Flash-like.
Yeah, so he's got the lightning bolt sticking out of his head. That's like a piece of shrapnel from when he got his powers. And yeah, he has to wear his hat.
How do you know this?
Simpsons comics.
Rick, how do you know that? Wow, I can't believe how much lore they've actually bothered putting into this character that no one knows.
Yeah. I forget his actual name, but yeah.
Rainier Wolfcastle.
No, that's the actor.
I know. I'm being
silly. The
planet.
So yeah, Radioactive Man is my honourable mention. How about you? Do you have an honourable mention today?
Make way for Willie!
Yeah. When you were talking about different rule sets, Willie was going to be the one that I was going to swerve into.
Yeah, I think Willie's a pretty strong pick because just give him a break.
Yeah, mine is an angry slab of muscle with a chip on his shoulder about you not having lost to him yet.
Interesting. I still don't know what the fuck that's going to be. We'll get there in a moment, shall we? Willie's a good pick, I think. I also think Willie's actually in the game because he's on the box choking out Homer. Willie is a tough motherfucker, so yeah, I think he's a good pick based on that, and like just cover him in grease and he's invincible.
Sure.
You remember that episode, right?
Yeah. Grease me up, woman! Okie dokie.
I just love the brief glance down to look at his abs.
Yeah, and then she the freaking cigarette comes out and she goes, okie dokie.
All right, Rick. You teased before we even started our batch of recording today that I was going to get mad at you for your answer. So lay it on me, baby.
Today, I am picking Glamorous Godfrey.
I don't know this character's name. Who is this?
Except you do, because this is an alter ego of Abraham Simpson.
Oh shit, I remember. Yeah, because he was a fucking wrestling heel back in the day, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a heel who cheated all the time. And from the fact that he's lived to his 80s without having permanent brain damage means he must have done it really well.
Yeah, so he's basically a parody of Gorgeous George.
Yes.
Who is a real-life wrestling heel, and I don't know how he didn't get murdered back in the day. But yeah, all you do is you make... I've just looked up an image of Gorgeous George because they really did go all out when it comes to parodying him. It looks almost identical. Sadly, no longer with us. But yeah, no, great. Damn, what a pull. What a pull. I don't know how effective he'd be in the Simpsons Wrestling rules.
Well, he's got his little perfume bottle that looks like a grenade. So I guess that would actually be a perfume grenade that would turn into a smoke bomb.
I want to point out
respawn
that wouldn't be unique because Barney is in that game and he has this very similar attack in which he just burps.
With beer, beer burps,
and it makes a hazard in the ring. It was very annoying.
Yeah, I'm guessing this would also do the same thing, just like stay behind,
and that's
poison damage or whatever.
That's so. They've done this gimmick so many times in wrestling because they had Rick the Model Martel as well, and he had the exact same gimmick of a perfume bottle. He would spray in people's eyes and blind them.
Yeah. Well, didn't you say they did the same thing with like Scarlet Mist, Black Spit in Japanese wrestling? Yeah,
that's very specific to Japanese. It's called the Green Mist.
Okay.
But certain other, it's a Japanese thing. Doesn't really happen in American wrestling. Tajiri kind of brought it over, but Vince McMahon did not like it.
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. So yeah, who's going to beat up Abe?
Mo Sislak.
Ooh.
He's got a bat with a nail in it.
Yeah, he's got a board with a nail in it. One day they will build a board so big with a nail so big it will annihilate them all.
If you recall correctly, Rick, back when we did our Simpsons bare-knuckle, bare-handed fight, we both picked Dredrick Tatum because of course we did. My honourable mention back then was Mo Sislak, but he probably wouldn't be able to beat Dredrick in a fight.
Oh, definitely not.
We know that he was pretty handy in a fight himself. First I was called Kid Gorgeous, then Kid Presentable, then Kid Gruesome, then finally just Kid Mo.
Yep.
Yeah, he's handy in a fight. I don't think he'd be allowed to use a shotgun, but he does have a shotgun.
Yeah, maybe he'd be able to bring it, but he wouldn't be able to bring it loaded, so he just use it as a baseball bat.
At that point, just use the bat with a nail in it.
Yeah, the one with the nail in it.
It depends how much wrestling logic Abe is allowed to use. Like, if we make this a gimmick fight of gimmicks, I think Gorgeous Godfrey would win hands down. However, problem is, that's not the criteria I meant to set. Now, I do appreciate that this was a last-minute sort of change on your part, and for that I can apologise. I think we can meet in the middle on this one.
Yeah, I think on wrestling logic, this is heel versus heel, so it really would come down to who's got the best ratings on the day.
I think we should meet in the middle for two reasons.
Mm-hmm.
One, we both had very different logics going into this matchup. Partly my fault, I'll concede that one. And two, I kind of don't want Abe to lose this because I like it.
Yeah.
I like it as a pick.
Yeah, and I've lost everything this month.
You know what, Rick? You have lost everything this month. As a gentleman, I'll let you have the win this time. But big old asterisks of mostly because I fucked up and didn't explain the rules good enough. Are you happy to accept those conditions?
Yeah, I'll accept that. It's I picked Abe because I think he would be a better wrestler within the confines of the kayfabe of wrestling. And on that strength, and due to your magnanimosity, Abraham Simpson II, Glamorous Godfrey, wins.
It's a really good pick. Like, you can't deny it. I don't know how the fuck I'm going to get a PNG of this.
I've sent you one.
Well, that simplifies the issue.
Yep.
Oh my days, I hate it. It's really good, but I hate it.
Yeah. Yeah, because they were going through a box of like Storage Wars stuff of his, and they thought he was gay, and they was like, "Oh no, I was a wrestler."
I'd rather people thought I was gay. I'm kidding. I love wrestling.
Yup.
I've told you that story about the time I went to see SmackDown with my brother at the O2, right?
Was that the one where the guy spat at him?
No. That was a different show. That was funnier because that was the other thing was a work. This one we were walking to our seats. We were not in the gods, but we were nowhere near the ring. And a vapist came up to us. A vape seller in the O2, which fucking worked that one out, guys. And he said, do you want to buy some vapes? And my brother, neither of us even stop, and my brother just goes, do I look gay? And, and we just keep walking, and we get to our seats, and like an hour in, my brother goes, all right, I need to go grab a drink. And he grabbed a drink and went for a piss at the same time. And he came back and he sat down and he went, I went past that fucking vape guy again. And I went, okay. And my brother just went, yeah. And he just looked at me and said, I'm not the one here watching wrestling.
Yeah. He spent 2.5 hours coming up with that comeback.
If he'd have said that instantly, it would have been the funniest shit ever. However, it took him ages to come up with it.
Which makes it funnier the other way around, yeah.
Because I can laugh at him for being such a shit. Like, he's already selling vape pens and shit. You're already a buckwit, you know?
Yeah.
I assume he was representing a store in EO2, but it was just a guy standing in the middle of the fucking lobby.
Yeah. Oh boy.
But yeah, Abraham gets it because I just can't get over it. It's a very good pick. It's a great pull, and I do feel a bit guilty for not even swerving, just not adequately explaining what I meant when I said Simpsons Wrestling.
We can hope for something a bit more in-depth next.
Absolutely. So join us. Well, next week it's probably going to be Pokemon, Rick. That tends to be how this goes.
Yeah.
We'll see you then, guys.
Bye, everybody.